Alright, Fantasy Maiden Wars Scarlet Arc is finished, but before we move on to the Mystic Arc, we have bonus content that was in the original Scarlet, but only present if you beat both routes. The Sakuya Arc. It's a couple chapters, 4 chapters long, and it's just some more story for Sakuya that is partially relevant to the start of Mystic. I never played it. It's all new to me, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm very glad that the Complete Box decided to put this in the game in this capacity, because, like I said, the only way to get it in Scarlet was to beat the game with both characters, which if you translate that to how this works, that would mean beating this entire game twice. But also, like I said, this particular bit of story is relevant to the overall story of the game. Sakuya. Some time has passed since the battle with Flandre. The residents of the SDM are hard at work repairing the wall in the library, but Sakuya has a glum look on her face. It seems Yuuka approached her with a few days prior and gave her something big to think about. Let's do it. Question mark. Where am I? My clothes are torn and smell like blood. My stomach is empty, and I'm not carrying anything on my person. Where do I go when I have nowhere to go? Who might you be? Ah, a human. You don't see one of those around here often. Who are you? I'm a devil. Did you come here without knowing that? A devil? You don't have to stare at me so intently. I'm not planning to eat you or anything like that. You're alone, aren't you? I'm impressed you've survived this long, considering how beaten up you look. Is there something wrong with being alone? You don't know anything about me. Oh, but I do. You're alone because of the power you were born with, am I right? You look like you'd keep me entertained. Would you like to try living a little longer? What do you mean? You've piqued my interest. We may not have known each other for long, but I'll give you the honor of standing by my side. Here. What's this? Don't give me that confused stare. I'm holding my hand out to you. Just take it. Yes, ma'am. Such a dirty hand. Wash it thoroughly when we arrive at the mansion. And make certain you warm it as well. After all, this will be the hand that pours my tea from now on. Mansion? Tea? Welcome to my mansion. Your name is Sakuya Izayoi. You will be my maid from this day forth. Sakuya Izayoi. I am your maid. Yeah, Sakuya is not Sakuya's real name, if you didn't know. It's the name given to her by Remilia, which we sure do love those, we love those open-ended aspects of our characters. Sakuya story. Good morning, Sakuya. Mailing? So that was a dream. You wouldn't wake up. I was shaking you a lot, you know. Gosh, it's rare for you to oversleep. Sakuya? What are you doing here? It's bad manners to enter a person's room without... Sorry, I just thought it was odd that you were late, so I figured something must have happened. Late? You're supposed to fix the wall at the library today, remember? You didn't come to the library at the appointed time, so Lady Patchouli asked me to come get you. Now that I think about it, did the game ever explain who put that giant hole in the library? Ah, it's that time already? Oh dear. Whoa, you don't have to rush. You're only a few minutes late. Still though, hey, what? Oh, I was just wondering how long it's been since I last saw you sleeping. There's no way you could know this, but you're really cute when you're asleep. You know, the two of us have done so much together, huh? We've cooked Chinese food together, My apologies, but I'm not in the mood to reminisce right now. Yes, ma'am? Go on back without me, I'll be right there. Ah, yes, understood. I'll be going then. Great library. Lady Patchouli, I brought Sakuya over. You're late. I have no excuses for my tardiness. You have my deepest apologies. It's fine, I'm sure you're tired from the incident with Flan anyway. Getting down to business, Kwakaba. Yes, ma'am! The wall that needs to be repaired is over here. Ah, let's see. Yeesh just looks really bad. Were the books okay? I had made copies of the books in this section, so we'll manage. But the current situation has become a hindrance to Lady Patchouli's experiments, so she'd like it fixed. Experiments? As in magical experiments? To repair the Danmaku defense system, a partial break in the wall is why I lost to the humans during the incident. If that was the case, shouldn't it have been repaired right after it was broken? There's the issue of materials as well. A massive hole like this can't be filled easily. Both Remy and that yokai really don't know how to hold back. Oh. Ah, so this hole is from back then. Yes, out of all the entrances she could have used. Back then. Ah, yes, the day she came to the mansion. Chapter 1, The Moon, the Sun, and the Servant. I see. So Yuuka came in and said, Yoo-hoo! Yeah. Such a large library, a mansion with such fine facilities must be excellent indeed. This place is starting to grow on me, even if the space around here is a little distorted. Where did all the smoke come from? Hey, you! What do you think you're doing, blowing holes in other people's mansions? Good day to you. Are you the lady of this house? Yes, my name is Remilia Scarlet. I am the current head of the proud Scarlet family and the master of the Scarlet Temple Mansion. And you, who dared set foot into my territory and interrupted my reading time. Who are you? I'm Yuuka Kazumi, the yokai who rules the flowers of the Four Seasons. Flowers? What's such a grubby yokai doing here? I moved to the sunflower field a little while ago. I could deal with it alone, but my former servants ended up chasing after me. And a proper master would at least give her servants an appropriate place to stay, don't you think? I see. You're quite kind to your servants. Go on. So I thought I might run you off and claim this mansion for myself. Ha 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 ha! You were planning on kicking me out of my own mansion. You tell the funniest jokes. Yes, I've taken quite a liking to this mansion. If you were to leave quietly... Lady Patchouli, the explosion came from this direction. Remy should be in the library, as I recall. What's this? Patchy? My, would that be your friend? Between her and the gatekeeper, you have quite the busy place here. I had heard reports, but I didn't think it was really the work of a single person. Eek, the books are all in tatters. I imagine Mailing's not any better off. Patchy, stand back. I'll handle her. You will? Are you saying you're going to fight her alone? What's her objective anyway? She seems to be more than just some random stranger. What was it again? It was something absurdly silly that I remember. My, I thought bats were known for their excellent sense of hearing. I suppose I'll have to repeat myself. From this day forth, this mansion is mine. If you don't want to be hurt, pack your bags now and... Silence! I'm getting tired of hearing that shrill voice of yours. My, did I make you lose your temper? You're a fool for trying to take over the dominion of a vampire. I will give you a slow and painful death. I'll tear your limbs off, gouge out your insides, and leave you as food for the bats. If this land is so precious to you, I'll use you to fertilize it. You'll give rise to a strikingly beautiful crimson flower, I'm sure. Lady Patchouli, should we fucking get out of here? We'll provide rear support. Don't get in the middle of their battle. Come on, foolish invader. I'll show you how reckless your challenge was. Reduce Yuuka below 50% HP. The stage will also end when Remilia is reduced below 30. Any ally defeated. Fulfill the victory condition with Remilia's attack and clear the map with Remilia's HP above 30%. Wait, when it says clear the map, does it mean kill all the fucking little bastards? Oh my god. Hold on. So you win by getting Yuuka to half. And the bonus condition is fulfill the victory condition with Remy's attack and clear the map with Remy's HP above 30%. Yell. Just do what I do. Scream! Alright. Should I scream? Scream! Alright. Cool. You won't hit me. Lowly Cretin, you can't even understand how outmatched you are. I'm just not sure if the bonus condition is specifying that I need to make sure Yuuka's like the last one I defeat. You really got hit by that? I'll give you credit for that one. You really got hit. She has HP regen at least, but you really got hit by that one, Remy? Does Quackama have trust? She has devote, gain, and focus. Focus, snipe, and bullseye. So Patchy's interesting because all her attacks, which she doesn't have, only one of her attacks is pre-movement. So I believe one of her special. Let me see. Okay, it's not equipped. Oh, she has hit and run. Okay. All right. I was gonna say one of Patchy's abilities is the moving great library, which is basically hit and run, but she actually just has hit and run here. I don't have enough power to use my bigger moves though. I can snipe and hit that guy. Okay. 60, huh? Doesn't do any damage though. EXP I don't think really matters, so let's just go with this. Okay. Alright. Slap him. Remy has regen, so I'm sure she'll be fine. Maybe Yell was a bad call, but we'll see. What do you got? Not much. Alright. Scarlet Shoe has an ammunition of 8. But it's the only one that can reach. I get 8 of these. I can toss one. I'm eating cannolis. You creature! That was fate would have it, let's say. Get out of my way. I get 8 of those. Servant flyers. I'd rather Vampire Claw. Vampire Claw is stronger. Much better crit. It doesn't change. The only change is the rating in the water. Alright, 25. 10% of Remy's HP is 1,150. So basically, yeah, I can afford it. Basically, Remy will fully heal after this, assuming Yuuka doesn't attack me. But I have spirits for that. Did your hands shake, shaking throw off your aim? Alright, I got 6 of these left. I'll turn you into a scarlet smear on the wall. Oh, no! Oh, no! No, no, no! That's a bad miss. That is a bad miss. Eep, the mistress and the yokai are using enough power to destroy the entire mansion. I doubt Remy would actually lose, but the mansion can't take much more of this. Of all the times for Sakuya to be out of the house. Where's Mailing? What should we do? Wait for her to come back? Remy and that yokai might blow up the whole mansion before she makes it back. Oh dear. In that case, I will stay by your side as we are crushed beneath the rubble. Hey, wait. What? That reminds me of a similar situation in a book I was reading recently. A passionate love burning on the battlefield. A couple that joins forces and survives together through all their hardships. It's a common enough story trope, but it always strikes a chord with me. So if this turns out the same way, you won't have any complaints. Yes, Lady Patchouli, I'd follow you anywhere, even through flames or Danmaku. I see. It's nice to hear. Lady Patchouli, I'm teleporting you out of the mansion. Find Sakuya and bring her back here. That's probably a bunch of fodder yokai around. Good luck with that. Wait, I'm not mentally prepared! Okay, okay. Stay safe, Lady Patchouli. I just lost a unit. Motherfucker, I just lost a unit. Well, you better find Sakuya. You better find her. I'm gonna need her help because there's only 2 of us. Remy, what was, chat, what was the hit rate? What was the hit rate on that miss? I'm pretty sure it was above 90. I'm very confident it was above 90. Move? Patchy will be fine. It was 75? Oh, I thought it was better than that. Let's see. Praise activates even when unfocused. Can't do anything yet. Star of David requires 120 power. Okay. Alright. I'm not interested in small fry. I thought my odds of hitting that thing were way higher than that. Oops. Still, that's a really bad miss, because I have, well, what does Yuuka have to go down to? She's hit 50%, so she needs to hit, basically my max HP. Plus 1,000. Yeah, MP regen. Ultra wide laser. Okay, well, she has that, but don't think she'll be able to use it this chapter. She just does blocking and pattern type. Difference of skill, 187. 172. Okay. That's fine. Alright. I really don't want to Scarlet shooting all these fucking bozos, but like... I can afford to do it for some of them. Realistically, I don't need that many. To get Yuuka down to half, I only need about 4. Maybe even 3. I'll heal that. Why aren't you quaking in fear of me? Because you're 4'3". Alright? Hi. They literally don't do damage to Patchy. Patchy has a really strong magic barrier. I believe her magic barrier nullifies 2,500 attacks that are weaker than 2,500, which is the strongest barrier of all the magicians. She also has a guard as a spirit. So, she's weird. She's kind of weird because, as you can see, her playstyle is stay the fuck away. Well, I don't have guard yet, but her playstyle is stay the fuck away. She has some of the highest, like, ranged moves in the game, but she also doesn't lack necessarily in defense. Like, she has some defensive aspects to her, so she can handle things being in her face. I don't really know how to describe her archetype, because I feel like characters like her would be very weak when you're close to them, but she's not. She's really not. I don't know what Patchy's weakness is. Well, I guess her weakness is the fact that none of her attacks that you actually want to use can be used post-movement. But she has a couple different skills that you can equip on her that make it so she'll very likely be able to get an attack and then reposition anyway. I don't know, I'm not really sure. I've never played the higher difficulties of this game. I don't know what this character's strengths and weaknesses are. Well, I mean, I guess I have a feel for the strengths, but I don't really know what Patchy's weaknesses would be. Except for here, where when you're point blank, the only thing she can do is use the book. So here's a weakness. Here's a weakness. At point blank range, the only thing she can do is book. Alright, well. Yeah! It doesn't even have an animation. It just dashes this. Like how little damage that did. Okay. Agni Shrine. You know, I'm still not sure if I have to kill everything on the map, but it's alright. I don't think EXP matters that much, but power helps. Okay. Eventually, hello. Eventually, Sakuya will arrive. And once Sakuya arrives, the losing condition is someone dies, or Remy drops below 30% health. Forest Blaze. Sure. It might actually kill. What's... Chat, what is 30% of 11,500? Please. Okay, it's 1,150 times 3. So, 3,450, right? So as long as she stays above 3,450 HP. It's dead. Wow. Skill. Forest Blaze. Patchy's MP is at a crippling half, but it's okay, because it's okay. I have one cannoli left. I'm going to die if I eat it. Patchy's burning MP because of her barrier, but, well, it's okay. Patchy's a hero. Patchy has anti-magic spells on all of her book, so she won't accidentally destroy her property. You know, I really like how that animation... So, I'm sure you might have noticed at this point, but when attacks kill in this game, it actually does, like, damage the health bar in a very clean way. And what I like about Forest Blaze there is that when it kills, that half of the HP bar will be done by the fire, and then the other half will be done by whatever the fuck the lasers are. Alice has it too. You notice it with Artful Sacrifice, they get hit 4 times. So if it kills from full health, it'll always do 1/4 of their HP at a time. I really like how they do that. You still see the total amount of damage you did, but I really appreciate that it breaks it up in a way that makes it feel satisfying to look at. Instead of just seeing one doll do like 2,000 damage and then like you're hitting them when they're dead, the final bit of the attack will always be what causes them to go down to 0 properly. That's why it's funny when you see somebody get hit by like Fantasy Seal at 10 HP, and you watch every 2 orb do 1 damage. It's like, oh, okay. This is doing no damage. Look at all this patchy screen time. Look at all this patchy screen time. Is everything dead yet in here? Undine is ammo based. Okay. She's just reading books. The lowest HP I've ever gotten, I believe, was 4 HP. I got an enemy down to 4 HP. I don't remember which enemy it was. I want to say it was one of those Makai insects. But I'm pretty sure I got, I'm pretty sure I got one of those fucking bugs to 4 HP at one point. I'm not even sure if that's possible, so I might be misremembering it, but like, legitimately, that I recall getting at least one enemy down to 4 HP exactly. There's an achievement for getting them to 10 or below without using mercy, which honestly, that just seems like something that if it happens, it happens. It certainly is an achievement, but it happens, it happens. Or you need to be really good at understanding how damage calculation works, which I am not. I don't know how damage calculation really works in this game at all. Because there's so many factors to it. There's your stats, there's the weapon strength, there's the variation of the damage roll, the criticals, the power system. There's so much variance in how much damage you do. I don't know. You want to fight me? Catch this book. The achievement triggered for me, one of my units got below 10 for some reason. I guess it doesn't bother counting. Maybe it doesn't pay attention to whose unit, it just pays attention to a unit being taken down to that amount. Patchy, the 106. Waiting for Sakuya to come back home. Waiting for Sakuya to come home. Yuuka's not like attacking, which is nice. Pew, pew, pew. That doofy ass motherfucking ghost. I'm telling ya. I'm telling you what. You wanna fight me? Okay. Kwakaba got sent out to find her. Patchy cannot be hurt. I did 802. That was almost enough. The original game was funny because you could summon dolls with Alice, and they had a move called self-destruct, which blew them up. They still have it in this game, but they don't actually blow up when they use it. But in the old Scarlet game, the lose conditions were like any ally is defeated, and that included the dolls that you summoned, which was comical. Absolutely fucking comical, because you could self-destruct a doll into an enemy, and then the game would be like, you lose! You're attacking me head on. I hope for your sake that you're not weak. You're attacking me! I should say the same to you. Be grateful that I'm giving you a fight personally. Have you said your prayers? Dude, Yuuka's theme is... Yuuka's theme, when you hear it, it really gives the impression that you shouldn't be engaging with this enemy. Take you all down myself. As far as power is concerned, young lady, you come up short. She doesn't look happy when she says that. They did a really good job with Yuuka in this game. Just everything about her really does scream scary. Her portraits, all very scary. Her theme, very scary. They did a very, very good job with her. I'm gonna kill this little bastard on the side because he's in my way. I'm not interested in the small fry. Here's your internship, servants. Yelling seemed like it was actually a trap because I am at max power anyway. I'm at max power anyway. 16 and 16. Yeah, they're both at max power. Yuuka is almost able to use her map move, which is a little scary. Okay, at least we'll get rid of the regular enemies. And hope that Sakuya shows up to help. So Patchy is allowed to attack, but the getting Yuuka down to her half HP has to be triggered by Remilia. Okay. 40%, I can take that. How many Scarlet Shoots do I have? I'm at 4 now. I want to save Focus for when I instigate, because Focus lasts for the whole turn. Where if I use it now, it only lasts for this part of the turn. Because 1 turn is when all players and enemy units have moved. So using Focus now, while I can't afford it, it's a little greedy on my part, mind you, but it's fine. It's such a good theme. It's such a good theme, but like I said, like as soon as you hear it, it's immediately obvious that this is not an enemy you're supposed to be engaging with. Because the first time you actually fight Yuuka is when she shows up in the chapter with Sakuya, and she's like, I'm just gonna watch, and you look at her stats, and yeah, no. Don't. Maybe don't. Where's Sakuya? Undine reaches. Are you a friend of the bat? You do look like you belong in the shadows. The library is dark to prevent wear and tear on the books. Anyone who damages my books will pay dearly. Prefer if you took this outside. We gotta get it a half, so 12,500, chat. 12,500. Oh, this is more than I was expecting. Clever girl. I'm too far. Move. I'm gonna walk 1 step forward for Forest Blaze. Her power is almost at map move. Okay. Scarlet Shoot. We'll do about 2,000 in Forest Blaze, so we should be okay with this, yeah. We should be okay with this. This will do about, because I'm at max power. Alright, she can counter. This will do about 2,000. Let's take it to 1,600. And Forest Blaze should also do 2,000. So I'll take her to 1,400, and then Remy's Scarlet Shoot finisher should take her to 12,000. I really dislike, oh, I actually don't need Patchy to attack after all, because when Yuuka attacks here, I got enough Scarlet Shoots for it. Unless she no, okay. Because Focus is still active, because this is gonna do, yeah, I'm pretty sure that Remy just clears it at this point. The part I don't like about Scarlet is that there's too many bosses. There's too many bosses that run away. I don't like that. I get that that's a common thing in actual Super Robot Wars. There's a lot of times where you just do enough damage and the boss runs away and they come back later. But like, it's kind of annoying. Alright, we're so close. Then again, in Super Robot Wars specifically, one sec. In Super Robot Wars specifically, those guys show up and they have question mark HP. You can't see any of their health values, and they don't change. they have all their HP there, but in this game, obviously HP is scaled around. But it is annoying when you beat the shit out of a boss and they're just like, well, I mean, you were winning, but blurp, and then they run away. Alright. Finish the job. This'll do enough to take her down. Counter. Some sunflowers bloom blood red. I didn't know that. Thanks for teaching me. Oh! Condition fulfilled. Hold on. Yeah, not bad to be expected from a vampire, I suppose. Plants are at the bottom of the food chain. You have no chance against an apex predator like me. Silly little bat, I'll crush your arrogance beneath my heels. At least you've got bluster and spades. Careful there, your envy of the ruler of the living is showing. My next strike will illustrate the vast gulf of power between us. Oh no, not that move. Remy, do you want to destroy the entire library? Ah, looks like you're getting serious now. Alright, give it your best shot, and I'll take it head on. I'll show you that you're just an emperor with no clothes. Is she gonna pick the fight with the wrong vampire? You will rue the day you invaded my castle. Blow forth scarlet magic. Carve your mark into this arrogant fool. She's fine. And thus I render the land scarlet. My parasol. Clever girl. Way to go, using your full power inside the mansion like that. What were you thinking? What else was I exposed to do? She was way better than I was expecting. But surely she's not unscathed after that, taking that. Remy, she's still standing. My precious parasol's in tatters. Oh, you've done it now. Oh dear, did I break it? My deepest apologies for being too strong. It's your own fault anyway. If it's so important to you, you should have left it somewhere safe. I was trying to be lenient when playing with a child, but you've crossed the line. It's too late to beg for mercy. I'll destroy you and your mansion. You're welcome to try. The next thing I break will be your arms. Remy, you idiot. What do you think will happen if a pair of powerful yokai clash at full strength? We're running out of time, Kwakama. Hurry up and bring Sakuya back. Lady Patchouli. Lady Patchouli, are you okay? Sakuya, Kwakama, you're late. My apologies, but I've gotten a story from Kwakama. The mistress has taken damage. Is her opponent that strong a yokai? That'll make things quicker then. You should be able to get in close or easily with your power. Alright, I'll try. This is goodbye. Shall I say a prayer for you? Amen. Are you ready to become compost? Stop that right now. Sakuya. Don't move or I'll slit your throat. What did you do? I didn't sense your presence nearby at all. Stay out of my business. I was going to win easily. I'm acting on Lady Patchouli's orders. We wouldn't want the mansion getting destroyed. Yes, there's nothing to be gained from any further fighting. Aren't you fighting to protect the Scarlet Devil Mansion? Destroying it would defeat the whole purpose of your fight. I suppose so. I was just having so much fun fighting at full strength. I expect you to sheath your sword as well. You're a human, right? A human is trying to order me to do something. She's no ordinary human. Sakuya can stop time. Stop time? Yes, I doubt you have a human that rare serving you. I see. So you used your power for that little maneuver back there. A human with such a mighty power living together with a devil. So what do we do with this yokai, Remy? I don't really care. Do you still plan to fight? No, I've changed my mind. Let's call it good here. Really? This human has piqued my interest. I'll give up on taking over this mansion. Might I stay here as a guest instead? What? You want to be treated as a guest now? You've got to be joking. You blew your way into our mansion. In what world would we show you hospitality? Actually, I'm fine with it. My lady? She has quite a discerning eye if she's trying to target my Sakuya, and I won't be bored with her around. So there you have it. She'll be a guest of the Scarlet Devil Mansion from this day forth. What? You're inviting this dangerous yokai in as a guest? Are you serious? Do you have a problem with that? Nope, not at all. How many rooms will you require? Once Sakuya is done preparing them, we'll have a party tonight. Thank you for your generous hospitality. I'd like one large room for me and a couple of smaller ones, maybe doghouse sized. I expect my room to be befitting of Yuuka Kazumi's status. You heard her. She's apparently a flower yokai, so how about a room facing south? Very well, I will prepare the rooms at once. Your name was Sakuya, correct? I've taken a liking to you. I'm sure I'll be a bit of an imposition, but I'm glad to be here, Amelia. And Sakuya. Kill count 12 out of 13. Well, what would you have me kill? Yuuka? Huh? Huh? Why even bother listing her as a killable unit at that point? What kind of fucked up shit is that? And that's how Lady Yuuka ended up residing in the Scarlet Devil Mansion, huh? If they were going to hit it off, they could have just done that from the start and saved us a whole lot of trouble. Still, I have to hand it to the mistress. Defending a mansion from Lady Yuuka is no ordinary feat. I wound up on the ground in a charred heap when I tried to do that. It doesn't really feel like we're all living together, though. It's been a while since that fight, but still. Yeah, Yuuka doesn't seem like the type to stay in one place, either. You seem to be friendly with the other gatekeeper, though. Look at that happy Patchouli. What the fuck? I've never seen such joy on her face in this game. Every one of her portraits in this game is doom and gloom, and here she is happy. Haha, Ellie and I get along well. Us gatekeepers gotta stick together. Kurumi's been helping out since she came too, hasn't she, Lady Patchouli? I suppose she's made my life a little easier. A little easier? Even before you were only giving out orders. She's made it easier for me to give out orders. She's so happy! How about you, Sakuya? What do you think about life since Lady Yuuka came along? Who, me? Yes. Is something wrong, Sakuya? You've been out of this the whole time. You're imagining things. I was just thinking that the competition the other gatekeeper brings is a good thing. Really? Well, if you say so. Good day. I see everyone's having a little get-together. Is this a party? How does this look anything like a party? We're fixing up the hole you made. Oh, yes, I suppose that did happen. Excellent work. May I ask what brings you here? Is Sakuya around? Yes, she's right here. Good day to you, Sakuya. You look a little pale. Are you getting enough sleep? I'm fine, thank you. How may I help you today? I was just wondering if you'd given my proposal any consideration. Your proposal? This isn't the best place. Oh, it's fine. They'll hear about it anyway. What's this about a proposal? I propose that Sakuya leave this place and join me. What? My apologies, but I cannot deliver an answer right now. Alright, there's no rush, of course. I'll be looking forward to a positive response. My apologies for intruding. See you later. Sakuya, what was that about? Nothing in particular. Lady Yuuka just invited me to come along with her when she leaves the mansion. She just invited you? Are you serious? Since repairs have been completed, I'll be taking my leave now. Wait, Sakuya, hold on! I certainly wasn't expecting that to come up as a topic of discussion. Lady Patchouli, were you already aware of this? No, this is the first time I've heard of it. Then we have to stop her, right? If the mistress hears about this, don't even think about butting in. Let it go. Does that mean you're okay with Sakuya leaving, Lady Patchouli? I never said that. Settle down. We don't even know what she thinks about all this. If we act rashly, it will only complicate matters. It's true. But I can't believe Sakuya was considering leaving this place behind our backs. Mei-ling. Sorry. I'd better go cool my head. Mei-ling seems pained about this. Lady Patchouli, what should we do? I'm returning to my study. Put all the books back under the repaired shelves. Huh? Lady Patchouli? I can't imagine Sakuya ever leaving, but Oh dear, what's going to happen to the mansion now? Sake XL. In special chapters, you can play through short side stories separate from the main game. Their save files are completely separate from the main game, so be sure not to overwrite your main story save file. Okay. Let's just put a nice gap between that and the main story. Okay, alright. Alright. Sakuya, 3rd place with 0 kills. Remy with 5. Patchouli with 7. Okay. Sakuya only chapter. Well, they're separate from the main story, so points and shit are not relevant to anything but in here, I assume. So, it doesn't really matter what I do. But we should probably equip their unique skills. 10% activation of private square. At 130 power, grant 30% activation to counter, and the skill takes effect even if pattern type is not learned. Vantage or private square? I think I'd rather private square. On enchant. Changes Agni Shrine to be usable after moving. Increase the barrier by 10, but grants 450 to barrier strength. So I can give her a post-move move, or I can make her barrier stronger. I think it's probably fine to do that because I can already hit what I need to hit. Kawakama has Koa Booster, allows supply to be used after moving, and Koa Fighter allows bubble bullets to be used after moving and grants 200 attack to all weapons. Supply replenishes ammo. These chapters aren't going to be huge because of the small units, so we'll do Koa Fighter so she can fight. Alright. Alright, looks good. Seems fine to me. I don't think we need to go about upgrading units. So we'll just move on to the next chapter. Scarlet Devil Mansion. That finishes up the cleaning. Next up is the world outside the mansion. Those humans may have spoke to me about it, but I never thought Lady Yuuka would do the same. Chief Maid? What is it? Are you done with the cleaning? No, ma'am. I have a message from Lady Patchouli. She wants 2 cups of tea sent to the library. Alright, tell her I'll be right there. Shang. Horai. And so the evil magician was punished and the girl returned to her peaceful everyday life. Alright, bow. Shanghai. Bow. And that was the story of the evil magician and the girl from the forest. Thank you, everyone. That was superb. You do fine work. They are soul string puppets. I've researched on how to use them this way, too. Now, I believe our deal was for you to show me those magical stones in return. Right, hold on. Hold this and channel your magic into it. Let's see here. It glows as you pour magic power into it. That's a fascinating property it has. It's a special type of stone that reacts to magical power. Releasing that energy as Danmaku is the basis of the Asus system. It's been an idea in my head for a while, but I couldn't get just the right stones for it. I had to send for them from Makai. Makai, no wonder. Ma, you don't seem very surprised at that. I lived in Makai before I came here. Would that mean the grimoire that you're always carrying around is from Makai as well? Just so. Carrying this book with me makes me feel close to the people I used to be with. Excuse me, I brought your tea. Thank you. Leave it here. Thanks for the tea. Now this is an unusual visitor. She's my guest here. Unlike a certain constant black and white intruder, you won't need to run her off. I've been curious about this place for a long time now. Coming here and chatting has certainly been worth my while. I see. Please call for me again if you need anything. Why not stay for some conversation? We haven't seen each other since the Flandre affair. I'm afraid I have work to do. Alright, sorry for keeping you. Something wrong? Sakuya looks troubled. Kind of. It's nothing you need to worry about. I see. I won't inquire any further then. Speaking of Sakuya, there was some talk about her before. Oh? Yes, you may not be the most fitting person to be saying this, as you aren't her employer, but during the recent party, there was talk of finding work for Sakuya. She went with Kane into the village to see what was there. Did Sakuya say that she wanted to work in the human village? No, the conversation just went in that direction. Kane thought that since Sakuya is human, she should get acquainted with the village. We were just talking about it, and we had no intention on pushing the issue, but... I apologize. I suppose it was meddling on our part. Don't worry about it. I understand the point the teacher's trying to make as well. Let's have that tea, shall we? I'll enjoy the lack of extra company. Extra company? You mean Marissa? Yeah, she's always lurking around here, acting like she owns the place. Every time she comes, Kwakama treats her with pointless hospitality, which makes her feel right at home, much to my annoyance. I know what you mean. Give her one cup of tea and she always comes back for more. Exactly, I would leave it at that, but Kwakama takes everything very seriously, for better or for worse. Well, this is Marissa. Give her an inch and she takes a mile. I know that's shaking. What was that sound? Do you recognize it? You'll see if you step out. Come with me. The Wavering Luna Dial. Did they fix the hole in the map? Or was the hole just remade again so they didn't have to change the chapter? What was that noise just now? Oh, they did fix it! The hole is fixed! Sakuya, you came back. Careful, I have a feeling I know exactly what this is. Yo, I'm here. Marissa. Hey, Patchouli, I'm here to borrow that book for real today. Huh? Alice and Sakuya are here too. Ah, the magician is back again. Yes, her MO has become more and more outrageous. Again? So it's not only me you've been stealing books from, I take it. Hey, don't besmirch my reputation. I'm just borrowing them for a little while. You never learn, do you? I've told you that you can't borrow them. Heh. I knew you were gonna say that. Alright, you all, come on out. Lady Patchouli's grimoires. What's going on? How can Marissa be using them? Heh heh heh. I learned how to use them from her. I'm so sorry, Lady Patchouli. Kwakama. You heard from her how to use it. So you mean you captured and interrogated her. I can't imagine a more deplorable act. So you finally stooped to kidnapping, or are you planning on using her as a hostage? Look, this is Patchouli's fault for not sharing her books. Of course that would make me want to resort to drastic measures. Besides, I'm gonna release her now that I know how to control these familiars. I was so scared. Why did you tell her how to control them? You could have guessed that it turned out like this. She took my mug hostage, the one that makes a matching set with yours. And so I told Marissa how to use the grimoires through my tears. Matching? We have others. You could have let her have it. What kind of hostage is a mug anyway? Achieving your goals no matter what depths you have to sink to. Such a human way of thinking. It's better for these books to be used by me, otherwise they just sit here and collect dust. Alright, grimoires, keep them occupied. I'm going for the books. It seems there's no other way. Sakuya, Alice, lend me a hand. I'm going to protect the books from her. My pleasure. Let's teach Marissa a lesson right here, right now. Would you let us know where the books are located? Listen, this is where she's aiming for. Get to these areas first and retrieve the books. She should give up if we secure more than half of them. Understood. Exterminating rats is a maid's job. I'm getting those books for sure this time. How the fuck could I possibly stop her from getting to that tile? Recover 3 books. Have 3 or more books stolen. Or any ally defeated. Defeat all grimoires. So I can't fight Marissa. So the bonus condition is beating all the books. 1, 2, 3, 4. How the fuck am I gonna stop her from getting this one? How the hell do you kill every book? Are you out of your fucking mind with that one? Snipe got a reach. Agni Shrine, make it 7. No, doesn't reach. Sakuya does though. Yeah. It's always something with this mansion, isn't it? My sympathy goes out to Lady Patchouli, but nonetheless, take this. Wow, that did pretty much half. Private square, please. We're evenly matched. Yeah, I don't have a way to heal. I didn't give her the healing item. Well, I'm sure that's fine. You are, well, you're kinda fucked up. Patchy can barely move. She's too old for this. Too slow. I've gotten one of the books I was gunning for. We've lost one. Make sure to recover at least 3 of them. Yeah, it's literally impossible to reach that. You're not gonna hit me, bitch. You're not gonna hit me. Good thing I put on the Luna dial, huh? Good thing I put on Luna dial, huh? And here's to good health. Whose health? Yours? Yours, Sakuya? Because your health is now down 2/3. Well, that's bad. Okay. Okay. 22% chance to just lose the map right now. I was not expecting her to steal grimoires. Is there no end to her antics? Oh boy. You could do it with a little more precision. If I just need to dodge, I can. Sakuya, you've got a guest right here. How about getting me a cup of tea? Not funny. Entertaining thieves is not part of my job description. I've gotten reports from Kwakama that several books from the Scarlet Devil Mansion have gone missing since you first came here. Yes, I keep logs of what we load out to others, so there's no mistake. Sheesh, everybody here's a workaholic. You guys should chill out more. A maid who chills out is unfit for her job. Not that you know anything about that. You're always such a stick in the mud. It's actually worse because of how good you are at a fight. Oh well, that's what I have these grimoires for. You guys better do some good work. Alright. I'm basically sending Sakuya out into no man's land. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still not in range to hit any of those. Fuck, man. You're prepared to fight, I trust. Killing these books. I should have gave Patchy the ability to use Agni Shrine post-movement. That's kind of hurting me a little bit here. Kwakama's got support attack, but... This is partly my fault. I have to do my best to make this right. I'm not gonna get to beaten. They made a spacing error there. Please fix that. Please fix that. I'm not gonna get beaten by a book. Oh, that's how we fixed it. Alright, what's next, team? I hope Marissa doesn't, like, attack me. That'd be really cringe. Anyway, 13% to just lose the chapter now. That's alright. So I should have gave Sakuya the fucking drink. Should have gave her the drink. I'm sending her out here for that one book. You can't even hurt Patchy. They may be familiars I created, but I can't afford to spend time wringing my hands over this. Okay. My magical barrier is flawless. Your evasion rate was 70%. You shouldn't need to use the barrier, you dum-dum. Patchy's just unkillable to these books. Straight up unfucking killable to these books. Meanwhile, Sakuya gets 3 hits. 3 strikes and she's out. Oh, that went well. These familiars took so much time and effort to make. Try not to burn my books. Patchy, you might want to open your eyes before you... Why are you alive? Dude, they can attack from 50,000 years away. Kwakuma! Kwakuma! How did you get hit by that? Are you for real? How the fuck did you get hit by that? That was a 13% chance! Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Squirtle! I've recovered a book. How many are left? There's still more. Make sure to recover at least 3 more. 3 more? Well, she's gonna take that one. How the fuck? How? What the fuck is this? Okay, alright. Okay, alright. How in God's name do you fucking beat all the grimoires? Because her ass is gonna come here instantly, and then she's gonna come down here and then chapter lose. Go fuck yourself. How the fuck could you possibly do this? That doesn't even make any sense. Oh, that doesn't make any sense at all. You'd have to box Marissa in, but how do you even do that? Why are you alive? Why are you alive? At least Quackuma's support attacking. You have to kill Marissa. Honestly, yeah, you might have to kill her. You might have to kill her if you want to get the bonus condition. These things are too hard to kill. Why the fuck did that thing live? Oh, I can't go focus. That's fine. Koakuma! She has 19,000 health. Zipping around everywhere isn't really my style, but nothing. Sit down and shut up. Alright, that's 2 from me. Time to head for the last one. Okay. Lady Patchouli, I think we're in trouble. She's close to recovering more than half the books. Be careful not to let any more get taken. She's gonna excel to the last one. Better not lose, Sakuya. Don't let your guards down, and best of luck with the rest. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. Alright. Yeah, come back, Quackuma. Come back. Come back. Oh, I don't get to do the deploy menu, huh? I don't get to change anything? Wait, you do have the... I did give you the sake to heal. You had that the whole time? I thought I gave it to you. I did give you one. I thought the game was gonna let me go back to the fucking deploy menu. Well, fuck me, alright. If it's not gonna do that, then I'm just gonna fucking reload the save. I was gonna change up my tactics, but the game's not gonna let me change up my goddamn tactics. Well, I mean, I would if I just reloaded anyway, but who cares? This might be a doomed situation anyway. Yeah. 21% chance. Go fuck yourself. Did you think you'd escape my knives? There's something I kind of need to confirm here anyway. And the big thing that I need to confirm is whether or not I can stop that Excel from reaching that book spot. Because unless I can get Kwakama in the way of the direct path to that bookshelf, I can't stop Marissa. And if I can't stop Marissa, then this is a doomed venture to begin with. Okay. Alright, let's see. Can Kwakama get in her way? Yes, she can. Kwakama can, in fact, get in her way. But if Kwakama dies, that's a different problem altogether. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm just gonna stand here then. Sakuya. Wait, what if she runs backwards? I don't even fucking care to kill these goddamn books. 57. 27. Ah! I think Kwakama needs to hold out for one turn. You don't get to be a maid if you get hit by that much. Sakuya, shut up. Shut up, Sakuya. Oh, Marissa didn't attack. Wait a second. Wait a second, she didn't attack. Sakuya! Stop getting hit! You can't talk shit and then get hit by 20%. Are you gonna die again? Rat tail. Da-ba-ba-ba. Da-ba-ba-ba. That's right, da-ba-ba-ba. Great. Pow! I am not going to get beaten by a book. This book's all dusty. Here's some Danmaku. Kua! Well. Alright, can I contain Marissa? Can I, like, I'm not even kidding. Can I, like, she didn't attack. She can still maneuver away, but if I block this... if I block her way to that book, I can have Sakuya pick off the other books and get the bonus condition. Cause she's moving. She seems to have a designated spot she's moving towards. But the fact that she didn't, her Excel stopped short, and she didn't try to attack Kwakama. Which means if I just get in her way, I think I'm okay for a little bit, and I can have Sakuya finish the job here. But Sakuya is also in a position where she makes me want to cry because she keeps fucking up. There's only one book left to kill, and if this works, then I can get the bonus condition. I just gotta get close enough to the other book. Alright, let's see what she does. I think she just turned around to go to the other objective. I think that's what she just did. Which means my best bet is to get Patchy up and through this wall. And then I need to essentially... She moved one space, though. She moved one space. So I need to have everybody in a position to stop her from getting towards the objective. But Patchy can probably kill this guy through the wall. So I think I'm okay. Yeah, Marissa seems to be stuck. Marissa seems to be stuck. Yep, she's stuck. She doesn't know what to do. She cannot get through Kwakama. Is this enough to reach? Oh, baby, it is. Alright. So she's just stuck. Her pathfinding is telling her to go to the book near Alice. Because it's there, but then Kwakama's in the way, so she moves away to, I guess, try to find another route. But then she immediately tries to go back that way, but she won't attack. She won't attack unless instigated. So that means as long I'm in position to just finish the chapter. Oh, she's mega stuck. She's mega stuck. Ow! That fucker broke through my barrier. Probably because he set his Dom Mocker through the wall. Alright. Okay. Bonus condition fulfilled. I want to see if there's dialogue for hitting Marissa, though. Okay, well, Kwakama is going to Omega die. So let's try to avoid that. Ah, you're choosing to beat me up instead of protecting the books. Works for me. If you want to fight, I'm ready to rock. Return Lady Patchouli's books. Yeah. Hey, don't rough up the books. Blame yourself for standing around all helpless. I saw through you. Good thing you did. Okay, hold on. I don't think there's dialogue for anybody else, but... Marissa, return the books you took from Patchouli. What? You're on her side, Alice. Of course I am. You haven't returned the books you took from me either. Sheesh, you just don't let things go, huh? Time to break through the hard way. So this is what Patchouli was talking about. I'm not getting Sakuya down there to hit her. I think I'm gonna cut my losses. You really like picking fights with me, huh? Calm down and plan out your next move. Alright. No, I'm just gonna finish the chapter. I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna finish the chapter. Here we go, just one more to go. This is bad. Guess I better step it up. Yeah, too bad it's still my turn. We did it! We defended the book successfully! These things were completely useless. You just didn't know how to use them effectively. I pity those poor grimoires. What were you expecting from familiars that weren't yours to begin with? Bah, guess using helpers just isn't my style. Your excuses are music to my ears. I'll be taking back those books you have. Fine, I lost, so you get to call the shots. You can have the books back. Okay, so that chapter was, the only reason I got through that chapter with the bonus condition was because Kawakuma activated the Great Wall and prevented Marissa from functioning. I don't know. Marissa didn't attack, and she could not pathfind anymore. But we did it. We did it. Here's the books I took. Happy now? You were the one giving us a hard time, yet here you are acting righteously indignant. Don't bother trying to reason with her. She hasn't returned the books she's borrowed from me either. So these books are the books Marissa was aiming for. Windows 10 support has ended. Upgrade now to stay protected. Do you really just need to put that all over my entire fucking monitor? Remind me later, as in fuck off, leave me alone. Hey, don't go peeking into my hobbies. Grimoires aren't a hobby, you see. Why, these are books on elemental magic. Ha, yeah, I've gotten interested in it after the fight with Patchouli. Got a long way to go before you can try that. You don't even understand your own element. That's why I wanted to borrow this book. I need time to grasp it, you know? It is a good idea to study the styles of the opponents you have faced. But wouldn't it be better to just ask normally rather than sneaking around? Ain't no sneaking around here. I always go right through the front door. The front door? What on earth is Mei Ling doing? Letting the thief through it in broad daylight. Probably napping again. She usually is, but today she was kinda absent-minded. She never even noticed me. She must be mulling over something serious. And then you entered the Scarlet Devil Mansion and captured Kawakuma. Yes, I was attacked by Marissa while I was making tea. She came at me from behind and forcibly... You really are the worst. Hey, wait a sec. She'd make it sound way worse than it really was. That's enough excuses out of you. Your business here is done, so go back home. And make sure to put those books back where they belong on your way out. Geez, what's the big problem with me borrowing them for a bit? Y'all are gonna live a lot longer than me anyway. You can just take them back after I die. Get them back after you die. Do you really think that logic would work on anyone? Well, that's enough of your lecturing. I'm heading out. I'm real busy myself. You're just like a fairy, steadfastly refusing to learn anything from your misdeeds. Anyway, I'll be following you back, Marissa. Huh? Why are you coming along? We won, so I'll be coming along to take my books back as well. You lost in a Danmaku battle. You're supposed to swallow your pride and do as the victor says. You all like kicking a girl when she's down. Ganging up on me is messed up. Anyway, we'll be heading out now. Okay, take care. I hope you get your books back. At least I got my precious mug back. I always use it for tea time. Today was quite the spectacle. Do remember to stay vigilant at all times from now on. Now that it's over, make copies of those books. You mean the ones Marissa was aiming for? Yes, from the way she looks, she likely hasn't given up on them yet. Are you sure about this? From what she said earlier, she probably won't give them back until she dies. That's why we'll be making copies. That way there's no need to worry if they get stolen. Lady Patchouli, are you actually going to allow her selfishness? What do you mean, selfishness? That human doesn't think about anything beyond her own nose. She seems to be of the self-righteous opinion that because she'll die one day, she's entitled to do as she pleases in the present. Perhaps. It is an annoyance, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Her life is short, so she lives her life to the fullest. It's a very human thing to do. Is that how it works? Humans are fundamentally all like that, I believe. Aren't you doing what you want by staying at this mansion too? What do you mean by that? You may say that you have nowhere else that you belong, but Yuuka did invite you to go with her, didn't she? I'm sure you could find work in the human village as well. It's certainly not necessary to stick to the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Maybe so, but if Sakuya wasn't around, the Scarlet Devil Mansion's domestic chores would never get done. She is correct. Furthermore, I continue to work here because the mistress requires my presence, so I prefer to focus solely on the mansion. You seem to be slightly mistaken. Allow me to educate you. Remy did indeed bring you here, but she never asked you to stay. Does that mean she wants me to leave? Not at all. I just think you should keep in mind that no one is holding you here. Whether you wish to remain here or leave is entirely your decision. Choose the way you wish to live. I understand. Please excuse me. Lady Patchouli, that was kind of blunt. Alright. I simply spoke my mind. She seems uncertain of herself due to Yuuka's proposal, but it's not our place to dictate her answer. Whatever choice she makes needs to be her decision. Maybe so, but still. Now then, I want another cup of tea. The tea Sakuya brought has gone cold. Understood. I will go check up on Sakuya as well. Don't go meddling, just go fetch my tea. Yes, ma'am. It's noisy day in and day out, and Sakuya's acting like that. We may have come to get Sokyo, but no matter how long we spend here, I still have yet to be able to relax. Patchy with 9 kill. 9 whole kill. Sounds good to me. Alright, chat. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. Sakuya chapter. MVP Patchouli knowledge. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Next map. Next map. Scarlet Devil Mansion kitchen. Every room in the mansion looks exactly the same. Let's see, after the blueberries comes just one other ingredient. Huh? Where do the red berries go? The cranberries should be at the edge of the storehouse. Fetch them quickly if you would. The batter should be cold enough by now, so take it from the cold room as well. Yes, ma'am, I'll do that right now! What am I doing leisurely preparing tea cakes at a time like this? Do as I please, huh? That's easy for others to say. Ooh, something smells nice. Hi, Sakuya! Is it snack time yet? Lady Ellie and Lady Kurumi. My apologies, but it's not quite ready yet. Hey, don't pester Sakuya. Unlike you, she's a busy lady. I'm doing my best, you know, but Patchouli said I'm too rough with the books. I can see how entrusting her with valuable books is a disaster waiting to happen. Sorry, we weren't trying to disturb you. We were just passing through. Oh yeah, have you thought about Yuuka's offer? I'm still considering it. I don't have an answer yet. Yeah, that's understandable. It was kind of sudden. It's not like you need an immediate answer either. Take your time and think about it. Just remember, you don't have to stand on ceremony with her. Yuuka really does like you a lot. Yes, thank you. Anyway, it's about time for me to change shifts with Mailing. Kurumi, come with me. Wait, why do I have to go too? I'll be bored by myself. Mailing doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk either. See you later, Sakuya. Yes, see you later. Sakuya seemed pretty listless back there. Yeah, maybe it was a bit too pushy after all. That's Yuuka's style, though. I'd sure love it if I could eat Sakuya's cooking every day. If Vermilia and Yuuka come to blows again, the mansion might actually collapse this time. Whatever happens, I just hope it happens peacefully. Excuse me. Mei-ling. Sakuya. Sorry to bother you while you're cooking. I came to report that I'm off shift and Ellie's up now. I see, thank you. You did your job properly, I trust. Oh, sure I did. Not even a rat got into the mansion on my watch. Strange, the library was infested with rats from what I saw. Well, never mind. Get some rest until your night shift. Thank you. I'll be going now. Is there something else? Yes, actually, I wanted to apologize. Apologize? Yes, for what happened when I heard about Lady Yuuka's offer. When I heard you might be leaving the mansion, I was thrown for a loop, and... Sorry. It was my fault that it was brought up so abruptly. I've had time to think more about it since then. Whenever your reasons are, if you decide to leave the mansion, I'll support your decision. Mei-ling. So if you ever want to talk, please feel free to find me. I mean, I am technically older than you. It couldn't hurt to play big sister once in a while, you know? Haha. I don't actually want to leave the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Really? You don't? It just never occurred to me before that there could be a place for me outside of this mansion. And then she tells me to do as I wish. I'm not sure how to handle it. Do as you wish. Did Lady Patchouli or someone tell you that? Decide for yourself and go wherever, she said. Go wherever? She's not chasing me out, it's just... she's not stopping me either. In short, she wants me to decide for myself whether I wish to remain here. Wow, Lady Patchouli really told you that, huh? So, what are you planning to do? It's hard to say. I wonder what the mistress thinks of all this. What about what you think of it, Miss Sakuya? Me? Yes, how do you feel about it? You've been working here for such a long time, there must have been a reason for that, right? I never thought too deeply about it. It was to live, I suppose. If I don't eat, I die. Really? Surely there must have been some other. What are you two whispering about? Hey, hey, hey. If you're chatting, let me in on it. Lady Flandre, it's not time for tea yet. No, duh. But I can't go out and no one else is paying any attention to me. I'm bored. How about the entertainment area that was built in the basement recently? Lady Vermilia personally researched books from the outside world to make that for you, Lady Flandre. It was boring, so I squished it. She really has no taste at all. I was the one who built that. You just copied it from the book. Maybe the book was wrong. But who cares about that? Is Marissa here? She'd play with me, right? She hasn't come to visit today as far as I've seen. Aw, too bad. I'm so bored, maybe I'll go check up on the cooking. That startled the heck out of me. She just popped up out of nowhere. There's something strange about her, though. She seems to be surprisingly well behaved today. Yes, perhaps she's in a particularly good mood today. Hey, is the cake ready yet? I'm hungry. The batter will be done soon, so please wait a moment. Oh, looks like it's done. I'm hungry. Is it tea time yet? Oh, my mistake. It's Lady Flandre. Wait. Two Lady Flandres? Whoops! Busted! Sakuya, this is... Yes, it's Lady Flandre's copy image magic. Which means... I knew it. It started. Let's get back then. The copies disappeared and the shaking seems to be coming from the lobby. And I wasn't expecting her to take that approach. Head maid, I'm here with the tart batter from the cold room. I'm afraid you have bad timing. Just bake it and eyeball the time. Wait, what? Sakuya, let's go. Yes, time to head for that explosion. Chapter 3, The Knife in Her Palm. Whoops, busted. Here it is. There are bats and a few other lesser yokai around. It seems her earlier behavior was a ploy to keep us occupied. Whoopsie, busted already? I thought I was gonna have you guys perfectly fooled. It wasn't hard to figure out after the sound of those explosions. Lady Flandre, I must ask you to behave. Lady Vermilia will scold you if you destroy too much of the mansion. So what? Nobody's paying any attention to me, so I'm bored. You came running here on her orders to catch me again, huh? You've always been her most loyal dog. You may say what you wish, but this is my job. All you ever care about is your job. Don't you have a mind of your own? She wouldn't look so constantly smug if she didn't have someone like you around. I'm not sure what to say to that. You guys are boring. I'm gonna play with these guys instead, so stop bothering me. So be it, Mailing. I'm going to restrain Flan. Help me out. No, Sakuya. Let's play together with Lady Flan. Wait, what? Mailing. You see, Lady Flan's just bored from all the free time she has. She'll feel much better if she can play and get that energy out of her system. So there you go. Ready, Sakuya? To play? That's utterly ridiculous. You're weird. You may say that, but you're still planning to capture me, right? Not at all. I'll prove it. Watch. Mailing. Don't worry about me. A few bats like these are no problem. The bat's like, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the heck? Oh yeah, there's that extra batch I arranged. I forgot that there were still so many. God, there's more enemies than I thought. Sakuya, what do we do, Sakuya? Don't give me that what do we do nonsense. I swear. Fine, so be it. In for a penny, in for a pound, I suppose. Ha ha ha. Anyway, come join us, Lady Flan. Fine, I'll play with you if you insist. Clear the mat within 6 turns. Defeat all enemies. Wait, I get to use Flan? Oh, shit! Okay. Then they just randomly put an enemy all the way over here. Tell you to go fuck yourself in 6 turns. Alright. We're in a good spot. First, we focus. We got our back to Mailing. What on earth is Mailing hoping to achieve here? Mailing will be able to support defense. I don't have time to play around here. Whew. Can Mailing get a hit from that range, or does she have to move? I guess I don't need the support defense. Yeah, that's what I thought. She's got Searing Rainbow Fist, a Sky Dragon Kick. And she's just barely out of range for it. Do I guard? Yeah, I do. Because I'm gonna move her right in here. And punch this fucker. Well, this was my idea. I'll have to stick it out to the end. Achoo! Yeah, so like I thought, that's a 2-hit KO. That's a 2-hit KO. I don't need the dragon kick. I won't even flinch from an attack like that. Now my question here is which. That wasn't so bad. Yes. You're better than I thought. I'm a gatekeeper after all. Come on, I can keep going. So, I can send Flan upwards to these guys. Or I can send her downwards to these guys. The thing is, I think it's probably better that I approach the bats, because the bats have lasers. So they can attack without me being able to counterattack. But the ghosts have to get closer to hit me, so the ghosts will move towards Mailing. So it's probably best that Fury ignores damage reduction from certain enemy skills, barriers, size differences, etc. Also prevents enemy from using support defend. I didn't know it did that. Bullseye and guard. Okay. Oh, Labeltane has a range of 3. So I don't have to be super close. I want to be close enough that... I need to be close enough that I can counterattack the bat. So 1, 2, 3 from its range of 4 and my range of 3. 91 to 44. Looks good to me. Do I bullseye? No. It's not like it's more fun because they're here or anything. Oh, this is new. Just got a Centennial mix. Time for some brute force. Oh, you're dead. So this is her theme in Sakuya's arc, huh? I've never heard this theme before. Well, I let that play for a second. I love Centennial Festival. Alright. That's turn 1. So yeah, we're just gonna misdirection. We attack the one with Danmaku first. Oh, and a counter. That's very good, Sakuya. Now the Danmaku field's down around her. And you're gonna attack. Okay. Alright. Gotta clean up all my toys. You're alive. You're alive, you motherfucker. God damn it. That changed. Okay, well, I have 6 turns, but there's a good chance that reinforcement will go wrong. A trifle. Just want to get this over with. The only issue here is that I can't actually maneuver Sakuya very much, because... Oh, never mind, the bat's coming towards me. Never mind, that works out perfectly. Wah! And here's the good health. Private square, by the way. Private square. That's a 2-hit KO, that's nice. Does the other bat gonna follow up on Sakuya? Yes, they are. 62% chance. I'm already focused. Counter, counter. Yeah! Thank you for taking the bait. Very good. Okay. Playing like this is not in my job description. Don't worry about it, Sakuya. Just focus on taking all the bats out. You really are Remy's yes woman. Lady Flandre, what's so fun about dancing to her tune? When she doesn't need you anymore, she'll just toss you in the trash. Lady Flandre, the way Sakuya speaks just shows that she's worried about you. Besides, we're not protecting you out of some blind loyalty to the mistress's orders. Psh, whatever. Heads up, you got more incoming. More? Where? Where do you see more, what? I don't think these ghosts are gonna approach me, so I'm gonna have to leave this in Sakuya's capable hands. That was the wrong spirit! Oh well. Oh well. Wow, more of them came out of the basement. Lady Flandre. Yeah, I was bored, so I captured the ones there too. Pretty sure I captured more than this, so there's probably more coming later. Nothing for it now, I suppose. We'll continue exterminating them. Alright, the Mailing's coming back to help. Mailing's coming back to help. This is a good warm-up. Do you think the bat will chase me? I'd rather be in a position to like start beating the shit out of them here. You know? Okay, we can hit this guy. He can't reach me, but I want the others to approach me. Hopefully the bat starts moving, but not killing that bat is really annoying. Take that. Okay. Going to turn 3. Excellent. This is what I wanted. I wanted them to come down and start fighting Flandre, because nobody can defeat Flandre. Huh? That was weird. Man, I wish Marissa were here. Ah! Stop living on these comically low HP values. Okay, alright. She's attacking. Give me that level up so I can guarantee get the next kill. Swing and a miss. Schleich. Give me that level and give me that little extra bit of strength. See, that killed without a crit this time. So now we're okay. Now we're okay. You want to fight me? Okay. If you kill every unit on a reinforcement map before the reinforcements show up, does the map just end or do the reinforcements automatically activate? How does that work? Granted, these reinforcements spawn based on the amount of enemies killed. So I don't really know if, like, I don't know about turn-based ones, but I assume it's like that, right? They're both attacking mailing. Foolish. Ow. I'll show you how Refined Ki can stop Danmaku. This is a good warm-up. Mailing is a great unit. She just has trouble moving. That's her biggest weakness. Alright, so everybody wants a shot at Flan here, which works in my favor. Flan can't even Starbow break. Over here, dummy! But this should guarantee kill even without a crit. Based on the power gain and the level. Okay, well, that's... yes. There's more of them. Mailing, don't let yourself get distracted. Focus them down one by one. Yeah, but they spawned all the way fuck over there. Wait, Flandre is running out of PP. Well, I mean, Sakuya has to vote. Except Sakuya has no more fucking SP because I accidentally clicked bullseye. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoops, I was looking somewhere else. Why are they so far away? Wait, how many fucking new ones spawned? Just get out of the way, Flandre. Swing and a miss. Boring. Don't say that. See, don't say that. He put the Danmaku field up around us, but we're not actually in it. You can dodge that. You're so strong. Labeltain takes 20 MP, so I can swing this 2 more times. Thankfully, it's killing whatever I'm swinging it at, but like, yeah. Bit of a problem here. You're next, I guess. Do this in 6 turns, huh? Maybe. One more swing is allowed on this one. She is farming kills. Where do those other bats spawn? He's all the fuck way up there. Oh my god, bro. Well, that's where Flandre has to go for her final kill. Because she only gets 5 MP a turn. So she's done. Unless I bomb. Bomb doesn't do enough. I need that bat to approach me, but I need to get in its range. $84, huh? Great. I need to get in its range so it'll aggro. This is your last swing, Flan. I can't believe you burned that much MP. Okay. Can I get mailing over there in time? The answer... What?! There's still more. I think that's all of them. I can totally bring in more if this isn't enough, though. No offense, but I'll have to pass on that offer. Well, Sakuya, this is it. Right, let's mop them up. We're in a pickle. We're in an omega pickle. How many bombs do I have? 1? Bombing them won't kill them. Bombing these guys will kill them and get me free. Oh. Hard Key Kong. Great. I can't devote. I can't fucking devote, so I can't get Flandre MP back to swing. Oh. Oh, thank God you chose me as your target. What the best course of action is they all aggro on Flandre and Flandre drags them. Because Flandre can't do anything. Flandre can't do anything right now. She has to drag them down. Assuming they aggro. If that's the only one that aggroes, then I'm in trouble. Because then I'm stuck in this Danmaku field. Okay, alright. They're coming down. Ouch. Nope! One more of those will kill me. Okay, 2 more of those will kill me. At least they're all moving towards me, but I think I get enough SP next turn to guard at least. But Flandre cannot do anything to any of them because he has no MP. That was weird. Flandre, you won't die. You won't die, but you gotta run. Did I get stung by a bug just now? Don't talk hot shit when you're at 112 HP with 5 enemies staring directly at you. Okay, because there is no healing skills. Oh my sweet Jesus. $50 MP. That'll let her get 3 kills. But I'm playing a game of no health. Guard won't matter because her health is pretty much 0. Bullseye doesn't matter. Fury doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, Flan. $78, 40%. As long as I'm out of the Danmaku field, should be okay. I'm gonna have to dodge a lot. I'm gonna have to dodge a lot. Basically, I'm gonna have to dodge 4 attempts at a horn drill. And also, this needs to hit. Considering there's no point to any of my other spirits, we'll just do that. We'll kill the one with the Danmaku field that's causing me problems. That's a lot of damage. Alright. No counter. 18%. If I'm hit, I'm dead. 18%. 18%. did that even happen? That's a good fucking question, Flandre. How is this even happening? That's fucking insane. Are you serious, man? 18%. Man, these fucking bonus chapters are some kind of shit, huh? Oh! Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. $71? Oh no. I can't counterattack this one. Okay, alright. Alright, okay, alright, okay. I'm in the Danmaku field now, so now it's even harder to dodge. I have to dodge all these, or we have to do the whole fucking thing over again. Okay. Alright. Now this is fun. This is fun. Now you could say I put myself in this position if you want, but you can also ignore the fact that I'm getting hit when the hit rates are below 50%. Way more than you probably should. But, you know, it's just the game we play. That's 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 the game we play. I don't want to do this chapter over again. At this point, I'd prefer to just be done these bonus chapters because they're not particularly engaging and they're kind of frustrating. God fucking damn it. Just get me through this turn, please. I didn't skip the animation. I got hit by 18% again. If this was a game of Pokemon, I would have lost my entire team to one-hit KO moves, and I probably wouldn't even be playing Pokemon anymore at that point. 35% chance is not a high number. I don't know how many of you know this, but 30% is not a very high number. Alright, you goofy bitch. Let's fucking get through this piece of shit. Let's get through this fucking shit. I appreciate what it's doing for the story, but I don't really like playing these chapters very much. If I didn't play for the bonus condition, things would be easier. That's for sure. But... because now if I move Sakuya in there, Sakuya is just as likely to die as anybody else. You think Sakuya is free from this bullshit too? No, Sakuya will get picked on too. But well, they're gonna target Flandre because she has one hit from death. And so Sakuya can't even kill them in one hit. Sakuya can't even kill them in one hit. Fuck off! Fuck you! Ugh. if I hit this one, I don't have enough MP to kill that other one, do I? I don't think I can get the bonus condition anyway, because next turn is turn 6. Well, actually, if Flandre kills this and they target Sakuya, I can get it. So basically what needs to happen here is I need to dodge this, kill this asshole, and then basically make Sakuya the only target possible, and then kill them with counterattacks, and that'll get the bonus condition. So I have to dodge this weighted coin flip. I mean, if I don't, I'm just gonna restart anyway. Yep. If I don't, I'm just gonna restart anyway, so there's no actual drama or anything. Yes. Alright, get out of my goddamn face. Because this is the last turn. This is the last turn, so Flandre needs to go the fuck over here. And Mei-Ling needs to not approach, because Mei-Ling will just be in a position where she'll get targeted. Sakuya can't focus. So Sakuya needs to hit. Why can't I use this? Oh, because you have to be in range. Sakuya needs to hit this, and then needs to counterattack, kill both of them. And that'll be the requirements. So yeah, I was trying to avoid using saving and restarting, but, well... This is certainly a chapter, huh? This is certainly a chapter. Okay, now they're both in counterattack kill range. I don't particularly mind the situation because I have the sake. Okay. That could have been bad. That could have been bad, but Mei-Ling does kill from here. Gotta give a shit. Ow, nice attack. Now's my chance to attack. Yeah. Powie. Alright, now finish yourself off. Fucking Jesus. Do not miss. I mean, you can't miss. Alright, well, they ran from Mei-Ling anyway. But Mei-Ling can kill from this range. Ow. Looks like I can't slack off against you. If that could have been worse. They could have put themselves in a position where I couldn't counterattack. Then again, I'm pretty sure Sky Dragon Kick has a range of 4, so even at max range, I could punish them. There we go. Bonus condition fulfilled. It's finally over. That sucked. The mansion got a little busted up, though. What would happen if the mistress found out we did this? Hahaha, well, it was my choice, so I guess I signed up for the consequences, too. But hey, I think Lady Flandre had fun. You're weird. She might kick you out, you know. I'm not worried. The mistress doesn't get cross with people who do things for a reason. I guess she might deduct the cost from my pay, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Don't forget that you got me involved, too. Well, whatever. I'm hungry after playing that hard. I want to eat some cake! Our cake should be ready by now. Shall we go to the dining hall? Hoi, oi, oi. Phew, she's surprisingly energetic after all that fighting. My sympathies, how's Flandre doing? She's eating her cake quietly, being hungry probably helps there. So, what was that all about? It may have ended at settling her down, but wasn't it a little too reckless? I'm sorry, when I saw how Lady Flandre was acting, I just thought that would be the best way to handle it. And I figured that it would be a much needed change of pace for you, Sakuya. A change of pace? Yeah, I know your job as the head maid is a huge deal to you, but it couldn't hurt to take it easy once in a while, right? When I see you hard at work, it makes me wonder if maybe that's all you think about. I'm sure you have other reasons to stay at the mansion. My reasons to stay in this mansion. Why don't you take a breather and have some time to yourself to think about it all? And whatever conclusion you come to, I'll support you all the way. Alright, taking time to consider things at length may well be my best option. Really, in that case I recommend a nice walk to clear your head. It'll be autumn soon, so now's a good time to go see the summer landscape in the mountains. A walk? You weren't doing those on the clock, were you? Well, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone by patrolling the mansion's grounds. I'm kidding. I'll stay mum about this, but be careful about such things in the future. I'll be returning to my work now. Thank you for your assistance today. Okay, Sakuya, I'm rooting for you. That may be what I said, but I really don't want Sakuya to leave. God, I shouldn't grumble. I'll go and take care of the flower bed to cheer myself up. Mei-ling! Eek! Haha, you make the funniest face when I scare you. Lady Flandre, please stop popping out of nowhere. It's scary. But that's the whole idea. Anyway, let's play, Mei-ling. Huh? How about tag? Or maybe house or hopscotch sounds good. Oh yeah, Marissa gave me some string to play cat's cradle. How do you tie it around again? How do you tie it around again? What? Lady Flandre, were you eating your cake? I finished it already. It wasn't as good as it usually is, though. Ah, I see. That's odd. Her attitude is completely different from before. Does this mean Lady Flandre likes me for some reason? Hey, Mei-ling, are you listening? I want to play. Right, okay. You don't have to tug at me. What do you want to play then? We already busted some bats, and I don't feel like playing tag. I know, let's play horsey. I'm getting the feeling I made a very bad choice. Horsey! Flying with 11 kills. Doing her stupid pose. It's the animation for her strongest move. Alright. Once again, Sakuya is the only fucking unit I can equip things to. Oh, I forgot I got the rat's tail. Alright. Last chapter. Remy, I'm coming in. Hello, Patchy. Good morning. Ma, you woke up early. It's barely late afternoon. Yes, well, sometimes that happens. So, what brings you here? I'm not sure if you've heard about it yet, but Yuuka wants Sakuya to join her when she leaves. Did you know about that? Yes, Yuuka told me herself a little while ago. I suppose there was no need to dance around the subject, then. Has Sakuya said anything about it? She seems unsure of what to do. To be fair, it was rather sudden. If you were to request it, I'm sure Sakuya would stay. You must be joking. A master should never ask favors of her servant. Would you really be fine if it happens? You like Sakuya a lot yourself. Indeed I do. Seeing how that girl gets on against Sakuya has been my latest source of fun. That's why I've entrusted the choice to Sakuya. Wouldn't it be boring simply having everything go my way? If that's how you see it, then I have nothing more to say. I hope you don't end up regretting it. Don't even think of coming crying to me later. How unsympathetic. Sakuya will never leave me anyway. She's my Sakuya after all. Says the person who woke up early completely out of character. Great Yokai Forest. Dianthus flowers are blooming here, one of the 7 autumn flowers. They wouldn't make for a very good kongi. Why is there a gravestone over there? And I suppose these are the hoof prints of a deer. At least they don't seem to belong to a horse. A relaxing walk was the plan, but it's not working out that way at all. You went through a poisonous forest, you dum-dum. I've never seriously thought about my reason for staying at the mansion. Lovely. Yeah. Did I just hear someone talking? It seems to be coming from this direction. Oh, what a cute bellflower. It's already the season for that, huh? It looks so tasteful. Oh, this maple tree looks amazing too. The wonders of nature. Oh, a girl in Western clothing. The late summer brings rather strange things with it. Who are you and what are you doing here? Hey, one question at a time, okay? I'm nobody important enough to bother naming. Just a regular old Shinigami. Shinigami? I'm not here to take your life, though. That isn't really my job anyway. I see. I'm not exactly an expert on these things. Still, you're quite the refined Shinigami if you're out observing the flowers. Oh, I'm nothing that fancy. I couldn't tell a good flower from a bad one. The lingering summer heat is brutal at my post, so I came here for a bit to cool off. You just walked off your job while on the clock. How brazen. Hey, don't say that. If you're out here, you're probably in the same boat. Wait, hold up. Ooh, I get it. No matter, I'll be going now. It's not too late to start fresh. Think this through. Huh? I see the cold look on your face. Ugh, you people and your death wishes. Those who commit suicide aren't qualified to cross the Sansa River. Buck up and enjoy your life. Suicide? I beg your pardon. I appreciate my life just fine, thank you very much. Ah, was I wrong? What are you doing here then? Just having a stroll to think to myself. Huh, if that's what you want, I think you've come to the wrong place and the wrong time. The wrong place and time? Yep, dusk is the time of evil spirits. You encounter ghosts and yokai more often during that period. Especially here, which houses some pretty mean ghosts. You might get drawn in and killed. No wonder the atmosphere here is so dark. If you know they're around here, why are you here yourself? To be honest, I'm here specifically for those ghosts. They're pretty dangerous, so I'd rather not get you involved. Oh shit! An evil ghost! Guess we talked too long. They're coming out in droves. Red ghost, blue ghost. We're surrounded. They don't look like they'll turn around and leave either. Sounds about right. You look pretty capable. Lend me a hand, would ya? The final chapter. The perfect and elegant maid. Vengeful spirit. Nice map. Boy, there's a lot of these guys. Well, will you help me out? At this point, I have no other choice. Besides, even if I refused, I somehow doubt they'd let me go. Yep, they're no ordinary ghosts. They're a dangerous group called vengeful spirits. Would you care to elaborate there? Sure, they never cross the Sansa River, so their spirits of resentment wander alone. If you're not careful, they'll possess you. Stay sharp. Ah, so that's what you meant when you said they were dangerous. Is sensing these ghosts to the netherworld supposed to be a Shinigami's job? Nah, this is more for funsies, really. Where's the fun in a plain old cool evening with no action? Then you still shirk in your duties. Maybe, but if I'm not careful, they'll wear me out more than my real job. Taking these guys lightly is a one-way trip to Pain Town. Okay, time to beat the heat with a fun night of vengeful spirit hunting. Defeat all their enemies before defeating the red spirit. Sakuya or the Shinigami is defeated. Defeat all enemies. I don't know her name. Her name is Shinigami. She's a Shinigami. She's got blocking, prevail, and MP save. She's got bullseye, trust, and fury. Oh, she has trust at least. Folding scythe, Shinigami scythe, and taste of death. So she doesn't have her unique skill yet. So I gotta kill everything before this guy. Alright. You wanna fight? Let's fight. Take out the one with the Danmaku field first. That's the one that causes the most issues. If I go back all beaten and bruised, what would Mei Ling say? In that case, I'd best not hold back. Quite the hard one to deal with. This won't miss. That is not a 2-hit KO. I see right through you. Oh, okay. Miss Shinigami can't move very far, can she? Well, that's fine. We're working together. Ooh, spooky! Where'd he go? You're just digging your own grave here. That is a 2-hit KO now. Okay, this is the problem. This guy right here. Now he's got his big ass Danmaku field up. He's the tough guy. Careless. Today has been seriously annoying. Oh. If I got a crit on the first turn, could have been a whole different story. Alright, at least Sakuya is not taking any damage this turn. Right? Yeah. By all means, waste your time like that. You guys gonna approach? What's that one doing? It seems to be staring at me. Oh, it really is. Looks like it's more interested in you than me. From what I can sense, they're hateful towards humans. Hateful towards humans. Yeah, especially the ones in the back. I'm sensing a real powerful grudge from it. I can't tell too much about them unless I get close, but that one's gotta be the boss. I see. I don't suppose we could just focus our efforts on taking that one out. Were you the one complaining about shirking duties? Alright. 89. We'll kill them. This is the one that we gotta take the Danmaku field down. And I can move Komachi through it to get the one on the bottom that I couldn't hit. We got Folding Scythe and Shinigami Scythe. Alright. Got a seat reserved for you on the Sanzu River. Hurry up out of the way as Shinigami's coming. Yo heave ho! Gotta work a little harder than that. Please don't taunt the enemy, you fat fuck. Taste of death. That seems like overkill. I could afford to do it. Sure, make them taste death. Whatever. Make them taste death. You're fine. Relax. I didn't intend to lose focus, and yet you're fine. Shut up. Zahando! Good. And Folding Sight. See the whole move set. I have trust. I have trust. I'll be okay. Yeah! Come on, let's play a bit more. Good. Alright. Dive. Yeah. Wait, she's good in water. Wait. She's actually got an A rank in water. Okay. We're gonna put her in the water then. Wait, how good are her attacks in water? All of her attacks are good in water. That's funny. That's mad funny. Alright. I don't want to approach the red guy yet. So we'll do this. Okay. Didn't realize she had a water ability. Look at that. Look at the damage he's gonna do with that. It's half of what he was doing before, even while I'm in a Danmaku field. Yeah, bring it on, bitch. Ow, just die a good death already. He did 666. You let your guard down just because you have me at a range, yeah? Oh. You too, huh? Okay. They're attacking her underwater, and it's actually really helpful. Going for a swimmy. Going for a swimmy. Just because she can fucking row a boat doesn't mean she's an expert underwater. Oh, did you think my scythe couldn't reach you over there? 'Cause you're right. It can't. Idiot. Stupid. Dumbass. Okay. Even I've got a stubborn side. I'd prefer it if you had an accurate side. Could be worse. I don't have enough power for that. Killing Doll, I do. Perfect range to Killing Doll. Okay, this is a good spot. Because I can Killing Doll the other one. Alright. You don't get to be a maid if you get hit by that much. Everybody loves to talk their ish until suddenly they're hit by a low chance. You want him? Okay, yeah, sure. Take the Danmaku field out. Go ahead. You picked the wrong target. Yeah, you would have hit the other one. This map is interesting, though. Because I don't believe this map exists in any other game. I think this map is actually unique to Sakuya's chapter. Because the previous maps was the foyer and the library twice. But this one, that's... Because the Forest of Magic is close to Wenzuka. Oh, he almost died. But yeah, I don't think this map exists outside of this particular, unless Reimu ends up here in one of her chapters. Ow. That hurt. Ew. Sorry, I'm good. I'm alive. Alright. Misdirection, I have some PP left. Alright. Three left. Komachi can't taste of death on movement. And as you can see, hey, as long as I'm underwater, it's not that big a deal. Her accuracy is just high enough that I can't, you know, I can hit, but like not that I want to press bullseye, but I also don't want to press bullseye because I need her for trust in case something bad happens. We wouldn't even be doing this right now if you had hit her the first time. The issue is the red one's probably gonna run towards me now. No, he's not. Okay. I gotta go around. I gotta double back around and get the one up top. Preferably with Sakuya, because I can keep Komachi in the water. She's fine. Well, this is a mess. Characters that are large are hard. It's harder for them to dodge because they're very large. And Komachi is a large character. She's bigger than Kane. It's a pretty impressive feat. Well, she's size L, but she's basically size XL, let's be real. Well, Sakuya is size L as well. That doesn't make any sense. You're definitely not an L compared to Komachi. Absolutely not. Okay, I'm gonna get myself ready. Okay. Okay. Quite the hard one to deal with. Okay. Smaller characters are more evasive, but they do less damage to larger characters. I don't know if larger characters have anything though, because small is higher evasion and accuracy, but like I said, they do less damage to bigger units. But do bigger units do less, like, what's the drawback to, what's the benefit to bigger units? More defense? They clearly don't have any evasion. That much is for certain. They don't have evasion, so what's the benefit of being large? Taste death. Well, this one guarantees they get hit, at least. This is the vengeful spirit that you said was especially powerful, correct? Yep, it ain't moving at all, so it's probably an earthbound spirit who died here. An earthbound spirit, so it's a ghost with a lingering attachment to this place. Right, I'm betting it's met its end here. If it passed away, I'm willing to bet it got kicked out of its home or something along those lines. Kicked out of its home. Whoa there, don't sympathize with it. Its grudge might draw you in. You're free to take an interest in it, but any talk about it comes after it's down. Then I'll keep my guard up. Duly noted. This is my only nice outfit. Hold back a little, will ya? Because, like, ignore size is a skill that you want to give to your small units. But would you want to ignore size on a large unit? Because, like, Flandre is a small unit. She's not particularly evasive comparatively, but she's a small unit, so she would want to ignore size, because if she does that, then she can get the full extent of her damage output. But characters like Chirno also are small, but they're very evasive. Diose is also very evasive. Okay, let's see. How do I want to approach this situation? %, huh? What are you doing, streamer? I'm gonna finish this motherfucker off with Sakuya's world because it's cool. We're gonna finish him with Sakuya's special attack. The annoying thing about Sakuya's special attack is it requires her to be in range prior to movement. That's really bad conditions. You need to be adjacent to the enemy before moving. Alright. Alright, Mr. Ghost. I am now directly in your face. Excellent. Sakuya's world. It's mostly a counter-attack one, which kind of works well with her counter skill, huh? Case in point. So I think that's the idea of it, is it's meant to be used in conjunction with her counter skill, so that's why it's not a P move. Time resumes once more. That should be it, right? Yep, it's quiet down a bit now. You were saying that it was an earthbound spirit. That thing, it was a pretty old ghost. Seems like it was Theanthrope while it was alive. A Therianthrope. That would be a human who becomes a beast under special conditions. Yep, its hometown had no others like it, so it was never considered part of the village's in-group, and it eventually left. It left the village all alone. It happens more often than you'd think. Anyway, it wandered aimlessly, collapsed, and died with a grudge against the humans of the village. I can only wonder why nobody understood it or gave it a place to belong. A little on the nose here, but okay. Alright, you must be tired from holding a grudge for so long. Get some nice rest now. What a relatable story, El Sakuya. The Great Yokai Forest. We're not in the Forest of Magic, we're just in the forest. Okay, that was all the vengeful spirits around here. I'll be taking these with me. Sorry to pull you into that mess. Don't worry, it was pure happenstance, not your fault in the least. What will happen to those vengeful spirits now? I'll ferry them across the Sansa River and they'll move on. A real harsh lecture from the Yama will be waiting for them there. The Yama? So they'll be going to hell. We can't be sure yet, but don't worry about it. Our Yama's super serious. She treats everything in terms of black and white, but her judgment's never wrong. If only her lectures weren't so long. I see. Suppose I don't need to worry too much then. The humans in the Therianthrope's village bear part of the blame for it leaving the village to start with. Yeah, humans tend not to accept anything different from them. That's the same wherever you go, really. But it has to hold some of the blame too. That was the village where it was born. There must have been another way for it to handle that. But didn't it leave the village specifically because there was no other way? Hard to say. Humans come in all stripes. I'll bet there was someone there who treated it with kindness. The spirit just lost sight of that. It let itself be swayed and forgot what really mattered. What would you say really mattered? Simple. When you're happy, you're happy. When you're having fun, you're having fun. It's not hard to figure out when you're honest with yourself. Being happy and honest with yourself. You look like you'd keep me entertained. Would you like to try living a little longer? We may not have known each other for long, but I'll give you the honor of standing by my side. Your name is Sakuya Izayoi. You will be my maid from this day forth. Something wrong? It was then. Huh? At that moment, I was happy. It was when I met the mistress. She took my hand, and that was how I gained the privilege of coming to the mansion. That's it. Ever since that moment, to me, the mistress has been truly... did you get possessed by one of the vengeful spirits? No, I found the answer to a question I've been pondering for a while now. I now understand what matters most to me, the reason why I stay at the mansion. Huh? You stay at a mansion? Well, I'm still lost, but you look a lot happier than before. That's something, right? Heh, maybe it is. Oh, I'm sorry, it's gotten rather late. I'd better return to the mansion. Ah, right. You got a place to go back to, huh? Yes, I work in the Scarlet Building at the lake. The lake? Ah, the Misty Lake. Looks like a nice place to while away an afternoon. You know what? I like you. Mind telling me your name? Sakuya. Sakuya Izayoi. Sakuya, huh? It's a nice name. I think so too. Thanks for the help. I'll be going now. Thanks for the help, huh? I guess occasionally helping people out isn't so bad. But what did I do again? Yawn. That's odd. I guess being so nervous is making me more tired than usual. Sorry for making you nervous. Gah, Sakuya! That was an amusing yelp. Working hard or hardly working? Ugh, don't startle me like that. You jolted me right awake. Glad to hear it. The walk turned out much better than I thought. Oh, really? I'm glad my suggestion worked out. Huh? What's that plant you got with you? It's a rare herb I found on the way back. I was thinking of adding it to some tea. A rare herb, huh? I've never seen that type before. That's for sure. Is it good? Who knows? Okay, Sakuya definitely not back to normal if she's saying weird things like that. You're thinking something rude about me, aren't you? Not in the slightest. I hope it makes the tea taste differently. Adding rare ingredients into tea is a way to give it some class, right? Well, you know what you're doing, so I assume it'll be fine. Alright, I'll see you later, Mailing. Oh, wait. Would you mind teaching me more about how to cook Chinese cuisine sometime? I'm interested in adding to my repertoire. Chinese cuisine, and you said sometime. Does that mean what I think it does? So that's your answer. Yes, I wish to stay at the mansion after all. You would expand your horizons greatly if you came with me. Are you willing to let go of that opportunity? I've made up my mind, ma'am. I appreciate your gracious invitation, but I must decline it. That's unfortunate, but if that's what you choose, I won't push the issue. Thank you for your understanding. Lady Yuuka, will you be leaving the Scarlet Double Mansion? Yes, I lit the chase after the most beautiful flower in the world. Now that I've seen all the flowers around here, it's about time for me to move on. I see. The mansion will be a lot more quiet once you're gone. I doubt that. You've been getting a wide range of visitors practically every day. The next time we meet, we may well be enemies. I will meet you at my fullest strength if that time ever comes. I'll be looking forward to it. I never did manage to fight you in the end. Anyway, I think I'll spend some time tending the flowers for now. I won't be able to do that once I'm gone. Very well, I'll prepare a dinner for when you return. That reminds me, the Queen of the Night in the backyard withered away. I wonder what it feels like to be a flower that blooms for only one night. That one night represents an entire lifetime to that flower. Perhaps it blooms to its fullest to extol that life. I see. You are a flower that blooms for only one night as well. Make sure to bloom facing your master. Coming in, mistress. Ah, pardon me, I see you're already awake. I just woke up a little while ago, and you've apparently been out somewhere. Yes, I was able to get a bit of time to myself. I ended up going quite far, so I was late in returning. I see. Did you find your way back all right? Of course, animals have a homing instinct after all. Do humans have something like that? Well, no matter. Welcome home, Sakuya. Thank you. I'm glad to be home. Oh yes, I added a bit of extra flavoring to your morning cup of tea, mistress. My, that doesn't happen often. What you normally make is plenty good already. I thought that making tea the same way every time could get a bit dull. So I've worked to give it a new and unique flavor. I used a rare type of plant for it today. Have you sampled it yourself? It would be impudent of me, from me, Sakuya Izayoi, to allow my mistress's tea to pass through my undeserving lips. Very well, I'll give it a try. I shall return to preparing the food then. What the? Sakuya! Did you expect me to drink tea this bitter? Patchy, I'll even take mailing. Replace this tea. Sakuya's gone nuts! Greetings, head maid. Hello. Is the dining hall all cleaned? Head maid, Lady Mailing is in the kitchen for some reason. Tell her to return to her post. Head maid, Lady Flandre destroyed one of the pots. Clean up the pieces and give her some cake to lighten her mood. Head maid, what about the tea for the library? It's been made. Bring it there while it's still warm. It's going to be a long night. Can't relax for a moment. A place to eat and sleep. A place to live. That's not enough for me as I am now. My name is Sakuya Izayoi, and I am a maid of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Perfect and elegant maid. Cleared the Sakuya arc. Would you like to save and quit? Yeah. We did it! Cleared! I think it already said cleared when I started, to be honest with you. Unlock 10% of the Gensokyo Chronicle. I'm just clicking things. Minimum turn cleared turn. 7. Alright. Alright, chat. So, my opinions on that chapter. Probably not worth playing through the entirety of Scarlet twice for it. Definitely not worth it, actually. The chapter 1 was kind of a whatever chapter. Chapter 2 and 3 were kind of awful with the bonus conditions. And then chapter 4 was just kind of like impossible to fuck up. But I appreciate the story of it. It's about Sakuya finding her where she belongs, which I like that. I like that idea because we see her stance in Scarlet on her role in the mansion, and when you go back into Mystic, it's like her character has resolved, but her character resolution happened in her little side story. So now we have context to Sakuya and Komachi as well. We have some context going into Mystic, which we will be doing not today. But I got the whole side story done in one stream, which is nice. Admittedly, though, it could have taken a little less time, but that third chapter in particular was kind of bad. Now, to be fair, that accidental strike usage I did with Sakuya was definitely a big reason to blame. I kind of thought I'd be okay, and then when 5 bats spawned and Flandre had 0 MP and Sakuya and Mailing were too far away to do anything. Yeah, so that chapter wasn't the best. That chapter wasn't the best, but we got through it. It was kind of messy, but we got through it. So whatever. So next time, chat, we will properly resume Fantasy Maiden Wars with the Scarlet arc concluded fully. We'll be starting the Mystic arc next time.